All right, so we're going to talk about dosing our IBC. That stands for intermediate bulk container, but we just use IBC as for short. It's really just our water reservoir. Right here we have our IntelliDose computer system. What this is going to do is it's going to use our probes, measure our EC and our pH. EC stands for electrical conductivity. pH is how acidic or basic the water is, okay? And it's going to measure the amount of dissolved solids indirectly through measuring electrical conductivity, and then it's going to dose the water based on how we tell it to dose. So right now we want the EC to be 1.3. We're at 0.9, okay? So we're a little low. What does that mean? That means that these pumps are going to be running every so often. It's called a dose interval, and they're pulling water from these buckets, and they're spitting the nutrient-rich water in high concentration into the water reservoir, which is slowly going to bring this back up to where we want it. Okay? These buckets right now are actually really low, so we're going to be dosing these. Okay? And this bucket here gets our lettuce mix, our NPK mix, and this also gets magnesium sulfate, okay, which is also sometimes referred to as Epsom salt. You're gonna redose these buckets, and you're gonna put in a half cup of each, equal amounts, and then you're gonna fill it up with regular hose water. This bucket gets calcium nitrate. Half cup of calcium nitrate, fill it up with water, and close the lids. Okay, that's it. Very important. Anytime we're actually doing this, you want to be wearing safety goggles and safety gloves. Calcium nitrate can react with your skin when it's wet, so always be gloved up and always make sure that you have eye protection. You don't want any of that splashing into your eyes or getting on your hands. This last bucket is our pH bucket, okay, pH down. So any hydroponic system, with time, the pH is going to tend to actually increase. So we always have to bring the pH back down to the level that we want. We have our computer set to maintain our pH right around 5.9, okay? So we will add pH and then we'll water it down with some water and fill it up. They come in gallon jugs, and we'll typically pour in about 1/4 of a gallon at a time, and then we'll fill the rest up with water, and that should last 2 to 3 weeks, but we still are going to want to check every time that we check the nutrient buckets. We're always going to be checking the pH as well.